What is going on, guys? Aqua's here, bringing you our week 1 battle for the DLA. So as you see, we're against Nathan. He has a very scary team from what he brought. But you should know our team from the team builder, which we uploaded yesterday, which is really good. But what Nathan brought is Ferrothorn, Fable, Mega Medicham, Lilamuck, Porygon 2, and Haxorus. And then we brought a Sandrush, Excadrill, a Smooth Rock, Tyranitar with Rocks, and Fire Blast for this guy, this mean man right here. Kind of a standard Mega King set, max speed, Jolly Nature with 252 in attack, made to just for a last ditch effort to kind of get rid of Mega Medicham, defensive Zapdos, and then speed pass, Scolpede, and then our physically offensive Tornti with just Flying Gem. But yeah, let's start off with the match. Yeah. So yeah, he leads off with Medicham while I lead off with Zapdos. So obviously we're just gonna kind of switch out. I'll go for a Volt Switch here, or U-turn actually. I don't have Volt Switch because yeah. And then I go into Excadrill. My play here I do switch out, but I should have stayed. Actually, no, I do switch out. Ignore what I said. And then I go into Zapdos. I go for the Heat Wave here, but I should have swapped out and do something else. But I do miss, which is unfortunate. So I do U-turn out, and then I go into Tyranitar, knowing there's not much you can do to me, especially with Sand Up. Goes for a Tri-Attack. It only does 13%, which is not very much, even though it's got this attack boost. It's really nice set up rocks. Can't really do it much else when he goes for Toxic. Unfortunately misses, which is not too worrisome. I go to Scolpede here, predicting the Toxic, which he did miss again, but it doesn't matter because I am a Poison type. He's not Salazzle, and so I do go for the Meghorn, but I miss. And that Meghorn would have done massive damage to his Ferrothorn. Now he's in prime position to set up rocks. So I go for the Baton Pass, get any sort of like momentum here. I go into Zapdos. He goes for the Leech Seed instead of rocks, which I don't understand. So yeah, I go for the Heat Wave. He goes for the Protect, so he's a really annoying Leech Seed Protect set, which I don't like, but I can't do much about that. So he switches out, and he goes into Porygon 2, which is just a good wall against Zapdos here. I go for the Heat Wave. I finally connect. No burn. But he does get a little bit of Leech Seed recovery, which is not really good. So it's back at 56%. We're at 63. We go for a U-turn, dropping him 47, losing our Leech Seed. And we go to our Tyranitar. He goes for cover, and now our Sandstorm subsided, which is not good. I tried predicting him going to Ferrothorn, which I thought was good, but he goes for the Toxic, which he finally lands, and now Tyranitar's Toxic, which now means it's on a timer, which is not good. But we do go into our Zapdos, and he goes for the Protect, being an annoying Toxic Protect set, which I don't like, but I mean, what can I do? Go for a U-turn, try to get some momentum on this. I go into my Tyranitar again, get my Sand Up, as he goes for Toxic again, predicting that. And so we're in a good position to go for whatever we want. And we go for the Earthquake, just kind of not wanting to miss. And so yeah. So we're just slowly racking up damage. We switch out, predicting him go for the Protect. But he goes for the Tri-Attack, which is 47%, and he freezes us. This is not good, because this was supposed to knock off and get rid of his Eviolite, making it less bulky. Now we're forced to switch out and go to our Excadrill. Goes for Tri-Attack, praying we don't get any status. We don't, thankfully. And now we're in a really good position right here. We go for a Sword Stance. Goes for cover. And now we hurt his team really bad. Goes for the Protect here, which I should have realized he was. And I should have just went for normal Earthquake. And then I could have went for my Z move. So now I just wasted my Z move, which is not good at all. So now I just go for another Earthquake. And he is not, I don't think he's Fizz Death Pharaoh at all, because I did a clean 80 to him. And now we get rid of his Sparrow, which is one of the biggest threats to our team. We run out of Sandstorm, which is not good. We safely send in Medicham so we don't outspeed. Now we have to choose what kind of mon we have to go into. So we go into our Zapdos here. And he goes to the high jump kick, which does quite a bit of damage. I don't agree with him going for high jump kick there because like I do have a Scolipede, but he goes for Ice Punch, taking out his Zapdos. It's now a 5-5 game. So we go to Tyranitar, set up our sand, and what we do here is preserve our Tyranitar so if we need sand again, and then we go into our boy our Scolipede. And a Mega Horn here does massive damage to this, but he switches out. Goes to the Lil Muck. I protect here, just in case he wants to go for high jump kick again, trying to predict me going to like Mega Kangaskhan. And so I protect again. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because I kind of want to scout out what he's going to go for. And so yeah, he does carry the Brick Break, which is not the best thing. So we Baton Pass out, and I calc to make sure I live. We do live with Mega Kang, and so but he goes for the Crunch, which is really good. That was really good. I mean, it does do 50%, which is not the best. So okay, I'm gonna pause here. This was a misplay, 100%. I should have went for Earthquake here instead of going for the Drain Punch. In my head, I'm like, oh, this should kill. But it really doesn't. And so now my Mega Kangaskhan is not in a prime position, because if I did go for the Earthquake there, we'd be in a really great position, which is really nice. But no, we go for the Drain Punch. Now our Mega Kangaskhan is really hurt. Yeah, and so we're at 66% after the Drain Punch, but we don't kill when we could have with our Earthquake. Now we're at 21%, and he's at 15. We go for the Earthquake, making sure we kill when we could have went for Drain Punch there, getting any little bit HP back. We're really misplaying here, which is potentially could cost us here. And so he says it's clippable. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have that. And so then we get rid of it with Double Edge, but losing our Mega Kangaskhan in the process. So now it's 3-4 game. We send in Harvey. He goes on Medicham. We're praying that we break through the freeze and get rid of us with our Acrobatic, but no, we are fully frozen, and then he kills with Ice Punch. It's a 3-3 game. Not looking too great for us right now. So we protect here, scouting out the Zen Headbutt. We just have to kind of go for chip damage at this point. He does carry the Bolt Punch, taking out our Scolipede. It's not looking too great for us right now. It's a 2-3 game. He has Mega Medicham. We do switch to Tyranitar, get our sand up, and then hopefully we can go for a win here with Excadrill. Okay, so with Excadrill, we go for Earthquake, kill Medicham. It's a 2-1 game. Goes to Porygon 2. We know we can set up on this. And so we can, in hindsight, we should have SD'd here. We want to play it safe, because trying to solo our sand turns, we have 4 turns of sand left. And so we get rid of P2 here. Okay, now he's down 3. We're down 3 turns of sand. We can go for Earthquake, we kill, and we win the game. So that's the game, guys. We're just pulling off with a week 1 victory here with our Crest Zygardes. But anyway, this is Aquos signing out, and see you guys for week 2. Peace.